Hello and welcome, beautiful, sacred souls. I have been receiving a lot of, as I said before, guidance during the night. And I have been guided to share this. I have been receiving guidance for quite some time. I want to say within night. And I think it's because it's a really, really quiet time, and it really allows the information to be able to come into me in a state where there isn't a lot of other static around, a lot of other noise that is happening. So you may want to, begin to meditate in the evening or at night. If you can find a quiet place where you're going to be able to really sit and be able to receive and read the signs. They brought to me that there is an impending change. Okay, so change is coming. That we're not going to be able to stop this change. This change is beyond your control. Okay, and mine. This is something that is meant to be. Okay, this is something that is within the general collective consciousness that must happen. Okay, so they brought that it has the potential to place you in another context of interacting with the world. So this is an impending change that can really change. It can be really huge to where it completely changes your life and your perspective. It can be, even a smaller change. It can be something small that really changes you, or it can be something really big that forces change because you have been holding on to it and not being able to receive the message that they have been trying to relay to you for quite some time, which is why they have had me now to begin to bring these messages forward that I have been receiving in the night. Now, I have sent this intent for whoever this message is intended for, that they receive it for their highest and greatest good, and of course the highest and greatest good of all, right? That it be for our best outcome. For our best outcome. So you'll see me looking down because I have a lot of notes of things that I have been noting with messages that I have been receiving, and anyone knows that receives messages in close to a dream state or a meditative state. If you don't write them down, you don't really remember them. So you have to solidify them within this reality. Okay, so I solidify everything within this reality. I'm a huge journal person. I write everything down, and you are also being asked to do that at this time too. They're bringing with these impending changes that are coming, that are out of your control, that you may find that you are living in a temporary change of perspective. So it feels to me almost like something that's in between. It's kind of a change that is going to change a small part of your point of view that is going to then lead into a bigger change. So it's almost like steps, taking steps towards that bigger change, that they're not just, going to go kabam, here you are. It'll be, more of a boop, there you are, and then boop, there you are, and boop. So it's going to be moving you in within that way, okay? It's going to allow you to be able to explore different aspects of the new perspective and be able to ingrain them within you so that you have a realization in what is your truth and what is not. Okay? So it's kind of moving you into more of a neutral space, a space of observation, neutrality. A space of neutrality, they're saying, so that you are in a state of where you will be more acceptable to allowing new things to enter in, or allowing yourself to explore new possibilities of new perspectives and truths that lay within you. That's really fascinating. Okay? So it's a deep, deep transformational state, like, but you're sitting in the transition of that. Okay, and it's really interesting that they're asking me to bring this message out now, because I've received a lot of messages over a lot of time, and they're just telling me what to bring out at this time. That happened along my journey, different things that happened to me to twig me, to trigger me into moving into a state of higher consciousness, I guess you would call it. That's what they're bringing to me, and that's what they're wanting to do with you now, is for me to be able to bring you messages that they brought to me, messages of encouragement, of hope, and horns are going off, alarms, things that they want you to be aware of, flags, things that they want you to be aware of, so that you can move more into that neutral space of transition where you are open to receiving and changing your perspectives of what truth really is for you. That's really fascinating. And I know I've been through this myself, guys. I know how hard it is. But you may find yourself, really sitting in a place more of observation. And I always say, when I look at something, I see, oh, isn't that fascinating? Or, wow, that's really interesting. So really looking at it as an exploration, to explore different aspects of that, rather than judging it, right? Or taking it on immediately. They're wanting you to explore it, to dig within it, and to find out where those roots of truth are for you. Okay? What else do we have here, Spirit? Yes, it says exploring potential, or the roots of motivation. So it's interesting how I said the roots that are in there. This may also create a disruption in your journey. Okay? You may have thought that you were going in a completely different direction than where you're being led now. Okay? You could be moving in a completely different direction now. Atora mi, ata nana ha 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 ha. Atora mi kila, atora mi ana awa mana ana awa mana ateha maha. Okay, so you may find it to be a disruption, and they're saying not to be concerned about it. They're also saying not to be so quick to abruptly make a change, but really observe it and go more into the depths of it. They want you to observe it. Okay? For the potential that it holds for you. And also, they keep bringing me back to the roots. So what is it within the root of yourself that motivates you? What is it within you that motivates you? Okay? What lights your fire? I'm hearing, come on, baby, light my fire. Okay? And they're also bringing up going beyond your fear. I've received a really different perspective on fear as well. Like, fear is more about challenging us to say, are we ready to make this move? I mean, if you're stuck in fear and not doing anything, then your fear is obviously controlling you. But when you feel a little bit of fear that is welling up within you, that is challenging you to say, is this really the direction you want to take? Right? Get ready, because there's going to be some changes. And whenever we have things that are unknown, we always have that little bit of anxiety or excitement, all of that blend of that energy. Okay, so you may feel that. Okay, and what they're saying, and this is what I was told to write down when I journaled it. You are invited to delve deeper and face the fear and decipher what it truly represents. What is that fear representing to you? Okay. It can be a mental block that is preventing you from reaching your true potential. And we've been talking a lot about potential lately and a lot about truth. And, you know, I really feel, and as I looked up 11:11 on my timer, and I really feel that I am being put in a position of really being able to, I want to say, show my truth more, because anybody that knows me knows I really shoot from the hip. And I've done a lot of things on my spiritual journey. Anybody that's been with me since the very beginning has seen me go through many, many aspects of the self. And I mean many. I mean, I do, I do energy healing. Okay? I have done many, many meditations, you know, sound healings, channeling of light language, channeling of light beings, mediumship readings. There isn't too much that I haven't really delved into in the spiritual realms, I guess I want to say. A little bit of each, like they're telling me, you know, a jack of all trades, okay? And they want to really bring in the magnificence of mastering them. Because the old saying was, you know, a jack of all trades and master of few, or master of none. And they're saying that that's not true. What they're saying is a mastery of all of these things, because you have worked with all of these things within life. And it's simply a matter of which direction you would like to choose in order to pursue what is your heart's desire. And that's why this is going to take a little bit of contemplation as to what it is and what direction it is that you want to move. And I've written down here, it is a change you need to accept and embrace. Do it without fear of what the future may hold. Move toward it and everything will fall into place. Okay? So they're talking to me about seeing omens of change. Okay, different things you might be seeing in your life that are saying, oh wow, you know. Look up the different omens that are being brought to you, whether they be numbers, you know, coins, animals, songs, whatever it is that is being brought to you, whatever message that is. Really look into it and really feel that. Bring that into you and feel that. Okay? And they also said, rest assured, this imminent change is for the better. Okay? Said, it's letting you know that the changes will happen with or without your acceptance. So there is going to be change. And I said that at the very beginning, that there is imminent changes. You know, where is that? Let me see, where did I see that? Where did I see? Yes, impending changes beyond your control. What else do we have? So they're also saying that these changes that are coming to you are changes that have been ingrained within you, which is why they're so difficult and why you have felt like, what the hell is going on? Why can't I Why can't I just move through this? Why do I feel like, 2 steps forward and 1 step back all the time? That there's constantly a yo-yo of that energy of feeling like, yay, I had a breakthrough, and then like, shit, what just happened? And what they're saying is because they are something that has been ingrained within you. They are familia. They are inherited. They are within your DNA. And you are here to move through this energy to be able to break through it. Okay? You chose to come on this journey at this time because you knew within your great wisdom that you had the ability to be able to heal this within the line, to be able to heal the DNA inkora tiha, aka, amahala maha, amahala entaka, mentahala, entaka, o ha entaka, ama entaha, emaha, enta, haha, enta ihaha. Okay. This is going to be something that has been holding you back from expressing yourself, creating a deep fear within you, whether it has to do with speech or anything like that, whatever it is expressively for you that has been holding you back. Okay? And there is a need to split off from those family dynamics. Okay? You have to split off from that. And that's why we talk about the family tree. There's so many branches, because we can split off, because we can begin our own heritage. We can make a change. We have an opportunity at, the crossroads, the merge, the paths. We have an opportunity to do that, to make a change. And that's what they're saying. They want you to show the part of you that is unique and different from your family. Okay? The unrecognized capabilities. Okay? You're going through completion of a cycle, and they are showing me a transformation within the heart, the opening of the heart. And it's interesting because I just did a reading yesterday, and it will probably be uploaded. I don't know. It'll be uploaded the day before this one probably, or before this one anyway, simply because I did it first. I haven't finished editing it. But they are talking about another opening or an upgrade of the high heart energy. And it's going even beyond this high heart. It feels like what is being opened up within this is connecting more to, it feels like the stellar gateway, which is really fascinating. Because the stellar gateway, what they're bringing to me is that it opens us up. It's a stargate. It opens us up to our heritage, our star heritage, our universal energy, our galactic energies, okay, where we have come from. So that's really fascinating that is coming through. So what they're saying is that they really want you to observe what it is that you feel uncomfortable with around your family. What is the elephant in the room that you're not talking about? What is the elephant in the room that you're not talking about? Because that elephant is what makes you very, very unique to break away from. And when we talk about the elephant, we also talk about memory and about like an elephant does not forget. You know, and they're telling me this in two different ways. What they're saying is that unfortunately the elephant remembers all the negative aspects that come along with the lesson, but as well the elephant remembers the lesson. And all of those gifts that are within you from all the experience that you have are about to be remembered. There is a gift that is about to come to the surface that is going to come in, and it's going to be coming in somehow through your star family. So those that are watching this, obviously this channel of mine is really high frequency, which is why I don't have a lot of followers on it, because a lot of people are not at this state of awareness. So if you are following this and you are resonating with my messages and really feeling strongly about this, don't be worried about sharing my message, because what they're saying is that this message will only reach those that it is meant to reach, because it is a very specific message that is coming in for those that are chosen, and that it is time for that awakening to happen. Now this is the time of the great awakening for sure, and people are awakening at different levels. What they're telling me is the level of awakening for those that are watching this particular transmission is that it is a higher level of awakening. And saying higher doesn't mean you're better than anybody else. It just means that you have done more work, that your level of awareness is broader. Okay? Your level of awareness is broader. You have awakened more of yourself because you have put in the work and the time. Okay? You have taken the time to face your shadows. And your shadows are simply parts of yourself that you have been told or believe are unacceptable. Okay? That's what your shadow is. And you have done a lot of work for that in order to get to this position. I can feel a really deep sense within the heart of a lot of pressure within the heart. And this is almost like a grieving process of leaving others behind that are not ready to be able to move forward. This is an unfortunate state for those of you that would hold yourself back for someone else that has not put in the work and is not sitting in that same energy of deserving this beautiful uniqueness and to be able to be showered with the gifts of your lifetimes that you have worked so diligently for. You have persevered through so many things. And leaving someone behind doesn't mean that they will not catch up. What it means is that they must do their own work in order to rise to where you are. And we must be willing to be able to take a chance on ourselves, to be able to move up into a state of a broader awareness, to be able to observe and to be able to transmute the energies at a completely new level, which is what you are here for. You are meant to be here to make a difference. You came here at this very specific time so that you could make a difference, so that you would be literally within the center of change. And as I channel that information, I feel myself moving up into a really high vibration. And along with this, this channeling that they are bringing, telling you that there is impending change, that it is imminent, that it is not something that you are going to be able to stop, and you cannot save everyone. It is time for you to take a look at yourself and your own journey and not be concerned about what anyone else is doing. Everyone is at a point right now where they must choose for themselves. So It's not to say that that person that you are concerned about not coming with you will not come with you, but they must make a conscious choice to be able to do that. We are all faced with that at this time. It must be a personal choice. No one else can make that choice. And if you try to bring that person along, there will be consequence for you. Interesting. Interesting. All right, I think I'm going to leave that there. For those of you, it's pretty long already, but those of you that are interested in the healing that is going to go with this, Spirit has been doing this for me, has been bringing these healings in as well to activations, I guess, initiations, alignment, whatever it is that you want to call it, however it is that you identify it, they're all labels. It is simply bringing in the energy to be able to assist you in moving through this change with greater ease. So if you wish to receive this, you can click on the link that will be in the video below or at the end. But I'm having trouble connecting it at the end because of, I don't know, I'm just having trouble with that. So some things are not wanting to be seen. So if you are interested in that healing, that channeling, then you can go beneath in the description box and you can click on that and you can receive that as well. I don't know what it is at this point, but I know that it will be some alignment in order to bring in a higher frequency to be able to help you to identify more of your soul gifts as well. Okay? So with that, I say thank you so much for everything that you do to support me. May your generous contributions, whatever that is, sharing, liking, commenting, donating, may they be returned to you 100-fold. Until next time, Antashala Kihala Mahar. Bye for now.